Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Sneaky Tech. I'm Reed, your host and game master of this original sci-fi adventure. To my left we have
Ethan,
T,
Chip,
and Lucky.
Last time on Sneaky Tech, the gang was reunited aboard the Templar ship where Lucky and company killed 2 of the followers of Kinsella.
That's all? Just 2?
I believe it's just 2. In response to this, someone fact-checked me on that, but I'm pretty sure
it was more than 2.
and 3.
In response to this, the Brax Templar leader, whose name you still don't know, initiated a detonation sequence in order to wipe out everyone on the ship, as losing even a single member of his companions is akin to losing them all. He was crushed. You broke his spirit. I hope you're okay with that.
Super okay with it.
I think that was the point.
Yeah, I know.
He ripped my arms off.
He's a cool dude.
Did he
Escaping
rip them off?
before the sequence was completed, the crew left the ship aboard the Walter and made their way into open space, only to be picked up by a group of hired mercenaries representing adaptive innovations. Ooh, what do they want? After an intense aerial battle left the Walter clinging together, they warped away from their location out of desperation and fear, only to be abruptly thrown out of FTL speeds after passing too close to a mysterious planet. With Chip and the Walter having shut down unexpectedly, the ship begins slowly being pulled into orbit. Will this be the end of our heroes? Find out right now. That's like a Superman intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody?
Great.
Good.
Good, glad to be here, as always.
Excited. Really, interested in what's about to happen.
Ready for some
Love D&D.
escapism? Yeah.
Love D&D.
let's
and
escape
still loving
real.
Or
it.
whatever this is.
Yeah, or whatever we want to call this.
So,
Read and more read.
yeah,
R and
R&R.
R.
R&R.
I was going to say R and MR because it's read and more read.
So,
A little bit of read and relaxation.
Chip blacks out, shuts down,
Easy.
crashes to the floor of the Walter. At the same time that happens, all the lights of the Walter shut down.
It's like you are the Walter.
They're inextricably linked, the two. But the ship no longer is cascading past the planet. It begins slowly descending towards the surface of the planet.
Okay.
The Walter begins pitching hard to starboard side and begins a free fall towards the planet's surface. Flames start shooting up around the viewing windows as the ship hurls faster and faster downwards. Bits of debris from the destroyed cargo bay are sent flying in all directions because the cargo bay got destroyed in the dogfight last episode. They burn up as they enter atmosphere. Then, both of Lucky's biomechanical arms shut down, along with one of your eyes.
Yeah.
And T's bionic eye and all of Ethan's augments shut down. With all systems offline, it is only a matter of time before you are nothing more than a stain on the surface of this planet. Just as all hope seems lost, and the fate of the crew cemented in tragedy, suddenly, my favorite word, the emergency lights of the Walter kick on, and the emergency boosters fire a sudden burst, which throws everything across the cabin of the ship before stabilizing itself from the free fall at a mere 100 meters above the surface. You look out the window and you see
how far close that might actually
about
be.
300 feet.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Very close.
That's very close.
As you look out the window, those of you that have stood back up, you see these green antelope style creatures with 6 legs and big horns begin scattering all around you. But Lucky, your movement of the mechanical arms begins to return to you, along with everyone's visions and augments, and everything seems to have settled down a little bit. Groggily, Chip, you wake up and you take stock of the status of the ship.
I wanted to jump in the seat and take control.
Go for it.
Those
see what
last
happens.
300 or 100 meters, you would still crash the ship.
Let's wait and see about that.
We survived! Gosh!
Don't worry, I got this.
Where are we all in the
Bridge.
the bridge?
Yes.
I would like to check the closet.
Oh, yeah, there's a dude in there. I forgot you took a prisoner.
Yeah, biotic dude.
Okay.
I open the door.
Okay, you see a corpse.
Oh.
He did.
A lot of his life systems were held together by electronics, and they were offline for far too long.
Dang.
He
I
did.
forgot about that dude in the closet.
All right, I take his biotic shield.
Okay. That's right, you lost yours.
Yeah.
Looter.
So,
I'm going to stash his body in my room.
okay, the ship remains hovering at 100 meters as like a emergency protocol. If the ship comes online and detects it's in a free fall or in a near collision course, it will immediately fire the boosters to stabilize itself. And so now it's just hovering over the surface.
Crew check.
I'm okay.
Okay.
T.
Okay.
Lucky.
And Chip.
And then I hold up the dead guy and I go, unlucky.
Nice.
Here, someone give me a pen. I'm going to write lucky, comma, unlucky. That's the episode title. I like that a lot.
Wow, you made Reed laugh. Reed thinks you're funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Put him in the right spot.
Yeah.
I've peaked this season.
Can I run over to the control panel?
Sure.
Can I see what planet we're on?
Right now, only emergency systems are online.
Okay. Can I land it then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can land it.
I'm going to bring her down.
Okay. So you take control of the sticks and without any type of assistance at all.
I can go back up?
You want to try to go up?
Nah, it's okay.
No, you
we're
can.
already down here.
You can.
Nah, we're already down here. Let's land it.
Okay. So with full there's no assistance helping you at all. So
Yeah, I just shot off the ship.
you just like turn the key
Yeah, what are we, 100 feet?
at 100 meters.
Oh, okay. No.
Gliding. We're
We're gonna glide on it.
glide this thing in.
Nice and easy.
It's like the Lego movie. We just get the wide shot.
I'll land it in like a normal person.
Okay.
Normal robot.
That's fine. So much of this area that you're landing in is a field, like a farm field.
Oh, okay.
You can see crops and lots of farm produce being grown here, as well as just hordes and like a massive amount of these green six-legged antelope-style creatures. And but you set down the ship. It's a little bit jerkier than you're used to. Then everyone aboard is a little woozy. But you get the ship down. You extend the landing gear. You're able to land it fine. And after about 30 seconds of being landed, all of the regular systems come back online, and everything seems to be intact.
Oh, everything else comes online?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
navigation, everything like that.
Right. Let's see where we're at here.
When you reboot, is it like a nap?
Yes.
Cool.
If I understand what a nap is,
You have a brain now, so
then yes.
cool.
I'm gonna check what planet we're on.
Okay, so you go to the navigation system, and it brings up an image of the planet you're on. It's very green, very what I would call very lush from the surface, and it says that the name of the planet is Vöxtur,
Oh.
Voxtur, and there are umlauts on the O.
Has anybody been to Vöxtur?
Have any of us been to Vöxtur?
Have I been there?
Negative.
Oh.
History check. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Roll my big dice. Wisdom is a negative 10.
10. No, the name Vöxtur does not ring in your head, Lucky. Anyone else?
No.
It's fine.
Negative.
All
What
right.
you have for history?
I'll roll.
Oh.
It's history.
History.
Let's all just get it in. There you
I
go.
mean,
Starting out with those
Danny.
real good rolls.
Get them out of the way.
Let's go. 2.
no.
Chip told me to, so I will.
Okay. Okay.
That'd be a 6.
Let's go.
I'm glad the dice are keeping in theme with your actual knowledge of this planet. No, no one seems to have heard any mention of this planet before. It is in the the outer world system, so not within Terrian controlled space, which would probably explain why it's unfamiliar to most of you.
Can I quick spoogle the outer net for information about Vöxtur?
Okay, sure. You go over to the comms computer, and you are getting a network connectivity issue.
That's my favorite line.
Seems that the Walter is suffering from network connectivity.
Well, that's a personal issue for him and me to talk about.
Don't you dare!
I go over there, shut the screen.
That's private
Yeah, that's HIPAA violation.
Robots only.
between me and my doctor.
I sit back in my chair. And I'm just like, well, crew, my team, my all-stars.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah, Lucky.
I like your chip.
Lucky throws the body into the back.
Okay.
Ethan puffs
You
out
op-
his chest.
You open the cargo bay door and toss him in, only to realize there's no cargo bay anymore.
Yeah.
And he just goes sailing out into the and like lands on the ground with a.
Hey, Lucky.
That's a little insensitive.
Yeah, yes.
What are you gonna do with that feller?
I just tossed him out of the ship.
Mind if I borrow him for a little bit?
I step aside and I direct towards the open. Like, have we landed? Or are we still
No,
moving?
you've landed.
Oh,
Chip
okay,
landed.
okay. What is it you wish to borrow from him?
Well, I thought I'd maybe fish around and see if he's got any useful augments.
So gross.
No.
Like organ
Well,
shopping.
why not? You planning on using them?
No.
Well, I know you're not the biggest fan.
Not at
I mean,
all.
you just toss him outside like he's garbage.
Ethan,
Yeah.
do not start with me.
Well, I would say that you owe me one, but
My eye, the red light kind of starts to brighten.
It gives glows a little brighter, locking in on target.
Kill mode.
I step out of the Walter to retrieve the body.
Okay, you guys fully leave.
I do.
Okay,
I'm just bringing him right back in.
that's fine. You have to actually like exit from the entry door because the Walter sits like 10 or 12 feet off the ground. So like you open the door to the cargo bay, which isn't there anymore. It's just a big hole.
Oh, I dropped down.
Oh, you just jumped down from
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
Superhero landing.
Roll for it. Dexterity.
That would be a cool 12.
All right, you don't fall on your face.
All right. I got robot arms.
It's not graceful, but you land.
Yeah.
So you jumped out?
Yeah.
Are you coming back?
Yeah.
You come back?
Yeah.
You can't jump back up.
Oh, okay.
It's too high.
I walk over to the entry door.
Okay. Okay. The ramp hasn't been lowered.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not. Okay.
I wait.
I'm still in the cargo door.
I would
area?
like to inspect this dude for any other things he might have on him,
Okay.
especially his shield. I want to inspect that
Okay.
Did
thoroughly.
you take it?
Huh?
Did you take his shield?
Yes. I'm
Oh,
definitely
okay.
removing it from him.
I thought you already did.
No.
Okay.
I removed his biotic shield. I'm talking about his
hollow shield.
Hollow shield.
Sure.
Not for use, but I know that it's linked to
Kinsella.
Kinsella.
It is.
And that's the being I have the most issue with right now.
Makes sense.
So,
Okay. If you want to search this individual, you can roll an
big man.
investigation.
You have deity issues.
That's
Thank you. Thank you.
If I didn't already have Lucky Unlucky, I'd make this episode titled Deity Issues.
Thank you. We'll save
I
it for a
picked that
rainy
one.
day.
8.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So you obviously see that this individual is covered head to toe with augments.
yeah.
From a certain perspective, you can't tell where like the man stops and the mechanical starts. It's just so much intertwined with each other. But all the augments seem a little outside your knowledge, especially considering your previous history with not wanting anything to do with augments. But you are able to free his hollow shield, like remove the gauntlet from his wrist.
I know this might sound kind of gross, but I would like to begin disassembling him.
You get to do this? Wow.
While I'm sitting there outside,
Wow.
It does seem a little hypocritical that you had a problem with it 2
What's
seconds
going on
ago.
here?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not disassembling them for my use. I just want to break him into pieces.
Somehow better.
I just
More
want to
ethical.
dismember him. I don't want to
Definitely more
eat
ethical.
I want to.
I'm not a monster.
I'm not like a cannibal. I,
I
just
wanna-
want to like taste it a
I
little
want
bit.
to pull off all
wanna
of
eat
the
him as a
robot
dinner.
parts.
I want to have dinner,
That's going
but
to
with
take
his body.
hours.
Okay, well, I will begin while I
Just
wait
out
for
in a cornfield?
while I wait for the door to open.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Are
You guys
are
need
you
to
out
listen to
there?
your captain.
No one is.
You guys need
I
to,
did.
I started a nice
is the
speech and
only
you jump
person-
out and
yeah.
start.
I'm really good at
disassembling.
listening.
He is the only person who's listening to her captain.
Guys, he had a rough day.
So you had a bad day.
Everyone says you're supposed to feel all right, but you don't feel all right.
You just have to look at them and say it's fine, even though it's not fine.
I'm gonna peek over the top of the thing. I'm
Okay.
gonna see what. I'm gonna.
And one finger. And
What? What are you doing?
excuse me.
Yeah. What is this?
This is the body of the paladin of Kinsella.
Okay. What are you doing to it?
Breaking it
But why?
because it is wrong.
He told me I couldn't do that, but
Maybe-
I guess he's doing it.
That's true.
Double standard.
This is gross.
It's a plot hole.
Yes, it is disgusting.
I don't like it.
Neither do I.
Can you stop
What?
that?
Breaking him?
Yes,
Why?
because it's disgusting. And
Him?
it's making me upset.
The breaking.
You're upsetting our captain. Go to therapy, dude.
Lucky, as you are bent over the corpse of this individual, suddenly you see a shadow cast over you, and someone taps you on the back.
It's not Chet.
I don't react.
Okay.
Nice.
I
I'm
just,
staying in the taxi.
I guess I turn my head slowly.
You're turning into a real Ethan Cole over there.
I stay in the taxi.
It's staying.
I realize, stand it.
All
I
right.
turn my head. I turn my head to see who it was, but not like, blah, you know what I mean?
Like what? What?
Do you get to just decide if you're scared or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I turn around, not scared.
Unless you're casting like a frightened thing out.
No,
on
like
me.
a jump scare in a movie, you don't say in your mind, like, I'm not scared.
I'm not afraid anymore.
You hear that? I'm not afraid.
Roll me
Eat shorts, Chucky. I'm not afraid of you.
Roll me a constitution or a wisdom. Roll me a wisdom
Read.
saving throw.
Read.
I want to know how you react.
Natural 20.
Great. Okay. See, the
Never
dice,
scared.
The dice are reinforcing your decisions. I'm happy when this happens. So, someone taps you on the shoulder. You kind of like turn your head and give a grunt, and then you go back to what you're doing.
Yeah.
But as you turn your head slightly, you see the sun is kind of behind this shrouded figure, so you just see a tall, looming shadow over you.
Do you see? Because you're
Do I
looking out
see
the
him?
window.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll say Chip can see, but no one else.
What do you want? I continue.
Well, hello there. You are on my property. Can I help you with something?
Do you have tools for disassembling mechanics?
You're not looking at him. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what he does because
Okay.
you don't know. You can feel a little bit of anxiety in his voice.
Okay.
He goes, "Do I need to be concerned with what I'm seeing here?"
Yes, you do. And I'm jumping off.
Okay. Chip hits.
Doors are for suckers.
Chip hits.
Not a superhero landing, just a normal one.
Okay, you can lower the ramp.
No.
You just like pry open the exit doors. And
That
then
was
jump
old
out.
Chip. Old Chip used the ramp.
I'm going to use the ramp after I land.
Okay.
I'm going to lower it. Ram the car through the garage.
And then the door opens. That's fine. Chip, you jump out. You kind of land next to Lucky, and as you stand back up, you see that a very tall Praetorian individual is standing behind him.
Go!
And he's got his hands like on a holster.
I put mine on my holster.
He goes, "Whoa, whoa, you are on my property. I am coming to investigate the crash. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Do I need to be worried about this?" And he points to the dead guy.
No. Lucky, told you to stop. You're freaking out our friend. Nice to meet you. I'm Chip.
Chip, he takes his hand that was over his blaster and he extends it to shake yours. He goes, "My name is Evig.
Evig.
Evig."
Nice to meet you. This is my crew, my team of all-stars, my family, my compadres,
Amigos.
my spacies to the galaxy.
I popped the head off. No, I'm kidding.
I'm going to shoot him in the head.
I allow it.
I'm going to end him.
No,
right-
I just tossed the body
In
down.
real life or in game?
Who knows?
He doesn't have a life insurance policy. Can you wait a little bit?
No, I tossed the body down and I stand up and I say, I am lucky.
Y'all need some backup out there, and I jump out the cargo.
It's the ramps
cargo door.
down.
Everyone just throws themselves out of the ship for some reason. He turns to you, Lucky, and is still a little freaked out by what you were doing, but he reluctantly shifts his hand over and he goes, "Evig," and he shakes your hand. He shakes your mechanical hand specifically.
Yeah. He's Praetorian.
Praetorian.
Those are the blue dudes.
Yep, tall.
Okay. I say it is nice to meet you in his language.
He stops and goes, yeah, thanks. So, what are you guys doing here?
Well,
I walk down the ramp.
appreciate you.
We were attacked by an army of desecrated creatures such as this one.
That is a subjective term when he says desecrated.
Objective.
Yeah, objective.
They are servants of Cancella, who have augmented themselves beyond nature and abducted me, ripped off my arms.
He takes a step back. You can tell you're getting a little angry.
Yeah, the eye is getting redder.
Yeah.
I'm assuming like the biotics like meet my flesh. It's probably doesn't look like it's probably not fully.
No, really
Raw.
inflamed.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it looks a little infected.
Okay. And did this to me. And he kind of like is looking at his hands now, getting angry.
No, put him down.
He puts both his hands up, goes, whoa,
Put him down.
whoa. All of you, let's calm down for a moment.
Yeah, let's calm down.
Hey there, you say your name was Evan?
Evig.
Evig. All right. Listen there, my name's Ethan. Ethan Cole. Hey,
He shakes your hand.
okay. You ever hear Carl's Repair?
At some point, you're just memeing me, right? Like, this isn't real life.
Say psych right now.
Psych right now.
Psych!
It's been a whole it's a joke the whole time. His character's name is Akio.
Hi, guys.
He looks at you and goes, I'm sorry I have not, but you all are guests on my planet if you choose to behave peacefully.
We all look at Lucky.
This is your planet?
Yes,
The entirety of it.
that is correct.
How do you get your own planet? You have to fill out a form?
Well,
You just pick one?
the land belonged to my great grandfather.
How do you get one of those?
It's a fundamentally sentient concept. I'm not entirely sure you would understand the necessary requirements of progeny.
Research procreation later.
Okay. Noted.
But many, many years ago, this land belonged to my relatives. And over the years, many people have tried to come and claim it for their own. But this farm here, and he spreads his arms out wide, so gesturing at the entire landscape you see. He says, this farm here spans the entire surface of the planet. So I have effectively staked my claim to all of this.
Got any other people living around these parts?
Oh, yes. Many people call Vöxtur their home. They live in Simbosa, which is the city not 2 kilometers from here. My farmhouse is on the outskirts of the city, and I would gladly take you there if you want, so long as we are in agreement. The people and the wildlife, and he really emphasizes that, way more than you would think, are not to be messed with.
I see. Are these people, are they your kin?
No. Many of them crashed here similar to yourselves
I see.
and have decided to stay. We are a very welcoming, very wholesome community of people who want the best for each other.
I see. And just to be clear, those green fellers over there, they ain't for eating.
The Avranax?
Yeah. I mean, to me, that looks like a big old juicy piece of jerky.
If you were to harm an Avranax, I would be forced to put you down.
Oh, I see.
I would help you.
I'll be fine with it.
Are you two still fighting?
He turns to Lucky. What sigil do you hail from, brother?
Stupid.
Oh, what?
Evig goes,
I'm pretty sure it's the Doglar. The Doglar.
Daglar.
Daglar. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Daglar as well.
I hail from the Daglar, but I was raised by one such as yourself.
He, a slight smile creeps across his face. He goes, I understand your baser instincts of violence. It is ingrained into all Brax, but the Daglar know it best.
Yes.
If you wouldn't mind, I can escort you to my farmhouse. I'm not sure how functional your ship is at the moment, considering the state I saw it enter the planet's atmosphere. It was on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How are you doing? And he looks at you, Chip.
I get a little closer to him.
Okay.
Tell you the truth, I'm freaking out, man.
You
I
are-
come back over to the
Sure. You like take a step back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are unlike any bionic I have ever met.
Okay. Go ahead. Tell it.
I am very curious to get to know you more.
Okay.
You can roll an insight if you want.
Okay, yeah. Oh, 8.
Okay. You sense no ill will from this guy.
Oh, okay.
He literally seems like he just wants to chat with you.
Oh, okay. What's his name again? Sorry.
Evig.
Evig. Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to say Evan, but that was not right.
Yeah, no, don't say it. Don't call him Evan because that would be a jerk thing to
Yeah.
do.
Unless
It's
you
only
want to
one-
establish dominance.
It's only one letter different than evil, but no worries. No big deal.
You know, Evig? Like the cut of your jib.
Oh.
And you got yourself a deal. I'm going to get my crosswords. And we're going to go to your little farmhouse. What do you say, guys?
This is agreeable with me.
Do you have
Tea?
Do you have scrap metal?
Ooh.
Here, and I tossed the body at her.
He gestures.
I
To,
dodge it.
he gestures to the entirety of the Walter. He's like, "This looks pretty beat up to me."
Are you saying I can take things from the Walter?
Yes, but we have to fly it home sometime. So be nice.
You could maybe salvage stuff from the busted up cargo area because
There
that's
we go.
Okay.
that's going
I'll
to
do
need
that.
wholesale replaced.
What
There you
about the body?
Stop with the body.
I don't want bloody things.
Fine.
Can we bury the body?
I grab it
No.
and I hand it to Ethan.
Oh, what?
A peace offering?
And I say, I owe you nothing. If I see this form again, it will be the end.
What?
I tip my hat.
Okay.
You guys been throwing this around like it's like a
It's like a hacky sack.
It's not
monkey or
real.
something.
He doesn't
It's
view it
it's
as a
body.
So, as you
nuts.
guys are having this very strange dominance-ridden conversation, one of the Avranax kind of gallops over to Evig, and it's again this six-legged creature with a longer tail, similar to like a cat, but it's not fluffy. It's all got the same fur and
Like a lion?
Like an avatar?
I mean, it's like really short fur, like it's cut really close,
Yeah, like an avatar horse.
like an avatar horse. But
Do we get to ride these?
no, he's got like a transport craft.
Okay.
Like a
What does
ground-
the end
ground
of their
cruiser.
tail look like?
But as it gets close, he puts his hand between the two horns that are shooting out from the side of its head, and as he pets the back of its head, you see these two antenna kind of raise up from its back.
Mechanical?
No, totally organic.
Like a bug.
Like alien
Like a bug.
antennas.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like a bug.
Yeah, okay.
It's these two long, spindly antennas that stick up from its shoulder blades. They were laying perfectly flat in the hair. You couldn't even see them. And then they raise up and they kind of just float. Looks like aimlessly in the breeze, but they're definitely they're moving them. You can tell. And they've got two kind of bulbs on the ends of these antennae.
What's that about?
You ask him?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, the Avranax are mutual owners of this land.
Can I do that?
Do what?
Touch him.
You would like to pet one?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Avranax have never been hunted for sport or for food. They have no fear of any sentient or bionic augmented creatures because they've never lived in a world of fear or have ever been hunted. So they cohabitate with the citizens of Vöxtur in a perfectly symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, I just want to touch one.
He kind of laughs himself. He's like, "Of course, I'm far more interested in these than I'm sure you are." That makes
Yeah, you're correct.
you can pet, and he kind of gestures for you to pet the one.
Just that one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd touch it.
Okay. You run your hand along its fur, and
T, you want to touch it?
Is that an order?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
yeah, I order you to touch
I
the
wanna.
Avranax.
I want to touch it.
okay. T, you just kind of like walk up to one of its 6 legs and
Ethan, touch it too. Let's all touch it at the same
it's
time.
Very Avranaxy.
Ethan.
I pet it. As I'm petting it, I say,
No. Take your hand off.
so
I pushed his hand.
if
Mistake.
these things never been hunted, then they probably are pretty valuable.
can I borrow a d20?
He's so subtle.
Thank you.
He's rolling you a new character. Don't worry.
He stops petting the Avranax, and immediately the antenna slap back down on its back, and Evig turns to you, moving faster than you've seen him move the entire time he's been here.
Okay.
And he gets right up in your face, towers over the top of you, and bends over so you're nose to nose with them.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a nose, but he says, "Is this going to be a problem?" And he rolled a 14 for intimidation.
What would I roll against that?
Like Constitution or Wisdom saving throw.
16.
Okay, so you definitely can tell that he is not happy
Yeah.
with what you asked, but you're not like quivering or shaking in your boots type of thing.
No, sir. No problem. First of all, you could use a bent. But secondly, no, I was just curious. This is a majestic animal.
This very well may be the most important animal in existence.
Well, yeah, I was just asking because I figured maybe you should get some kind of security.
How did you arrive on this planet?
It was kind of an accident, to be honest.
No. Physically, how did you arrive on this planet? Was it a pleasant journey?
Nope.
No.
That's all the security we need.
Oh, so that was you?
He gestures to the transport craft, and he's like, "I'll explain it on the way."
Well, I'm always up for a good story.
So he's got this like 6-seat hover car that's just it's settled in the field, actually like trampling the farm produce. But as soon as he gets in and activates it, it hovers up above the surface of it, so it doesn't crush anything as it moves.
I'm going to grab my crosswords.
You got him. That's fine.
And I'm going to lock it up.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll call backsies. I jump in the back seat and sprawl out.
Great.
Okay.
And he punches in coordinates, and it just takes off back towards his farmhouse.
Is this like a hover?
Yeah, it hovers
Nice.
above
Like a pod racer.
above the top of the corn. We'll just call it corn.
Oh, nice.
So
It's beautiful.
Corn?
Picture
Makes me
picture
cry
up
every
here.
time.
It's
we'll call it
beautiful.
corn. That's fine,
Picture
because
up
I don't
here
want to make
makes
up any space vegetables.
Every time.
So,
I was going to say sporn.
I was going to say scorn, but
as it takes off, he turns to the group of you, and he says, "Vöxtur is a very unique place. The reason why you crashed here is due to the immense electromagnetic pulse that emanates from the core of this planet. The only reason that you are able to function as you would expect now is because of the Avranax. The antennas on their back emit an equally strong electromagnetic signal that operates in phase with that of the core, allowing the planet and its inhabitants to operate freely as if they were anywhere else, but leave the surface, and the influence of their phased signal will leave you, and all of your electronics will cease to function.
So can people not leave here?
We have established ways for people to leave. You're not a prisoner here. You can leave anytime you want, and we will arrange for that if that is what you wish. But I hope you understand now why these are such special creatures. Without them, life on this planet would be primitive and rudimentary.
And what would happen if they would overpopulate?
We have yet to run into that problem. They only reproduce a handful of times in their lifetime.
Oh,
Kind of like people.
Very similar. Very similar.
not all people. And I tip my cap.
Okay.
Noted.
So the transport craft continues carrying you guys. Like I said, it's only about 2 kilometers away, so it's a really short jaunt. He gets through his little explanation as to why the Avernax and Vöxtur work together so cohabitatively. Mm-hmm. And at that point, you arrive at the outskirts of this, like larger than a community. This is like a full blown town. It's built right onto this coast. So it's got this beautiful overlook of a very large body of water. You think it's probably just a lake, not like an actual ocean or anything like that, because he did say that most of the surface of the planet is his farm. And you see as you're taking this journey back to the city, you're seeing all of these drones and giant farm machinery, pieces of equipment just operating. You don't see any pilots. You just see them kind of like roaming, doing their own thing. You kind of feel like his entire farm operation is automated, which is really great. But again, as you get closer to the city, 2 main roads entering, one from the north, one from the south, and one from the north crosses a really large river that forms like a kind of a north to northeast kind of barrier around that portion of the city. And there's no walls, no like big security gates or anything like that. It's very open and inviting for the rest of the wildlife and the rest of the farmland to kind of just move right in as they need to. And as you approach the city, you see just tons of Avernax roaming through the streets. It's almost as if they live here in the city just along with everyone else. But in the city, you see people of all different types of races, humans and Brax and Ardent and Praetorians, all just like roaming through the city, going about their daily routines, daily business. There are shops, there are houses and restaurants and all kinds of things that any city would need to function. And he parks, I would say, probably like half a kilometer outside from the real heart of the city. He's got a very big farmhouse that you can see. And this looks very, very old school. Like
a plantation house?
Very much so. It's made of wood, which is very uncommon.
Are there trees on this planet?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
so there's a source for the wood. It's not like
absolutely.
it came from somewhere else.
Right. There's trees, especially near the rivers and the ocean where the land is a lot more fertile.
It'd just be like a real different kind of architecture.
Definitely. From what you're used to, especially like planet hopping lately and just seeing a lot of like grimy, dirty cities, but very tech heavy.
Yep.
This almost seems like it's trapped in time, but not immune to the advancement of technology. It's embraced it, but still maintained its almost rustic appeal to it. But he pulls up, and this thing is huge. I mean, probably the building itself probably takes up an acre.
Oh,
I mean, it's almost like a warehouse.
Wow.
But you would think probably half of it is just like garage bay doors, where perhaps equipment is stored. Maybe like the tractors and the stuff that's automated comes in for repairs if it needs it, that kind of stuff. But then attached to this kind of warehouse factory style is the farmhouse proper, and it's this really grand entrance. It's got this enormous porch that wraps around the entirety of the perimeter of this house. There's a giant, big old massive weeping willow tree that sits in his front yard, casting a nice long shadow over the entire surface of the house. And as he kind of like parks it, and there's like a main path leading towards the door. He goes, "You are welcome to come in if you would like. Otherwise, you can enter the city and do whatever you need to there. Do you know how long you will be staying on Vöxtur?"
Well, I don't know. It only takes me like a couple hours to do a crossword. So, does anybody else need anything here?
Well, I don't see why we can't peruse,
I don't even know what you mean by that.
look around.
Okay, how
Shop.
long does that take?
I don't know. We're here.
A day?
We don't have a mission.
Do you have inns? Places to stay for the night?
Oh, of course. There are a couple different places that you can stay. I would recommend Neptune's Lagoon.
Okay.
That is a popular destination for workers getting off of the job and wanting to rest their wares, but also wet their whistle.
Ooh.
It also has plenty of rooms available, very, very accommodating. Do you know if your ship is severely damaged? Like, will it need to be worked on?
I mean, the cargo bay's gone.
But do I need a cargo bay to fly?
I mean, no, but
No, I
Do
probably
you
just
wanna-
need to patch it.
Just put a big
Just seal the door. Just seal the doorway.
take some plastic, just tape it on.
Yeah. Is there anybody that can work on that?
I would be happy to house your ship for you in one of my stalls.
Flex on them.
He's
I
only
mean-
got a couple. If you need specific help repairing the ship, unfortunately, I don't have the manpower for that right now, but you can work on it here or perhaps find someone in the city who would be willing to take on that job.
Can I repair my own ship?
You can.
Okay.
That is actually something built
what I
into the pilot's class. Yep.
No, I don't want to burden you, and I kind of like it being out there in the open. I'm going to do a crossword puzzle. I'm going to look for a chair next to his bed.
There's like rocking chairs on his front porch.
Oh, thought about that. Wanted it to be that.
Yeah.
You and me together. I see that spot. I'm going to do a crossword. I'm going to do a 4-hour crossword.
Ooh. Expert level.
Okay. And then I'll go work on the ship, guys. So, again, crew, my all-stars, my family, my friends.
You keep
I even look at
changing.
Ethan.
You keep changing our name.
Huh?
Are we? Your all stars.
You're my all-stars,
Your
my family, my
Okay.
crew, my comfort, my rock.
While you're talking, Lucky walks away.
What's our nomenclature?
2.
We are you two.
You two.
We two.
You two together.
We two.
Eat for free.
Lucky, where are you heading?
The tavern. The
Okay.
lagoon.
It's a lagoon.
Neptune's
Lagoon.
Okay, so Evig's farmhouse is kind of on the southeast corner of the city, and right next to his farmhouse is the south road that leads right into town. You can ask someone. Even Evig would be happy to point you in that direction.
I'm in really no rush. I just figure I'll wander and probably find it eventually.
Sure, that's fair.
It's not a huge town, is it?
No, I mean the population is probably just 200 people at
Okay.
most.
Yeah. I'm just going to wander around.
Okay,
A little aimless.
that's fine. So you take the main road in, and the road, while it's on the south part of town, it heads east-west. Mm-hmm. And so you walk in and hang a left and start just passing through. Everyone is very friendly here. As people walk past you, despite the fact that you look like you've recently been operated on and they're kind of disheveled with 2 robot arms, people are very friendly. They'll, "Oh, hi, how are you? Like, it's a beautiful day, isn't it?" Several Avernaks walk through the city streets accompanying people. No one's using them as like a pack animal, I mind you.
Sure,
They're
sure.
just roaming, just happy to be there.
Like elk in Colorado.
Yeah.
It's like a dinotopia.
Well, was actually like inspired when I went to India. I just saw the cows like chilling in the street.
Oh, sure.
I was like, this is really cool. I like this.
Can you feed these animals?
Avernax?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't think anyone would like get mad if you did.
There's
but
not like like a petting zoo,
a
like
coin,
a thing where you
coin
can,
slot. Yeah, like get
some food. to
No.
give 'em? Okay.
But so you do pass by two buildings on this main road. They kind of
Okay.
stick out to you. They've got some. They look a little bit more modern than what the rest of the city would convey to you. But and they've got kind of like lit up neon signs. One of them is called Hall in the Family,
Okay.
and the other is called Trigger Happy.
Okay.
And those two are right next to each other. And about, I don't know, 3 or 4 blocks further down this main road, you see kind of like a really tall building made of stone, which is very unique. Like anymore,
Yeah.
nothing is made of stone anymore.
Yeah.
And this building it's like all the buildings around it on the other sides of the streets are very small, one-story establishments. This one is made of stone and shoots like 3 or 4 stories in the sky. So it's kind of like a beacon
Yeah.
in the middle of the city. It's right in the heart of the city, and it just kind of catches your eye. It does not like adorned with anything, but it just kind of catches your eye. And so you can walk to that building and kind of go around it if you want.
Okay.
The crossroads for the north road is at that same intersection.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can pass that and go down the other road.
I will. I'm kind of Charlie Brown walk. You know what I mean? I'm like
Yeah.
really not paying attention to my surroundings so much. Not really responding to anyone who says,
Sure, you're just kind of
Hi.
heads down. Mm-hmm. Okay.
just moving toward the lagoon.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Yoy. That would be 5.
Okay, that's fine. With that, you notice that all of the people and all of the Avernax and all of this stuff, they're like, it's not super crowded like, heart of New York City, Tokyo kind of thing, where it's just like shoulder to shoulder people.
Yeah.
But it's like enough to where you're going to see someone every couple feet.
Yeah.
However, when you get to this main intersection with this stone building that's shooting up from the center of it, you don't see any people or Avernax in the perimeter.
Okay.
They completely avoid this place.
Okay.
But that's all you notice. So you're around the corner, and from...
You said there's no signage on the stone building, right?
That's correct.
Like that's not the lagoon.
That is not the lagoon.
Okay. Okay.
But you do round the corner, and you see off in the distance, probably 2 blocks down, a lit-up sign that you can just barely make out the word Neptune.
Okay. Okay. And just for my own imagination here, the stone building that I just passed, is it like cobbled stone or like slate, like clean?
No, cobbled.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely looks like people just found stones, stacked them on
Okay,
top of each
cool,
other, and then
cool.
put like masonry grout all over it.
Cool. Okay. All right. I head to Neptune's.
Okay. What are you 3 doing?
I'm still trying to figure out what he calls us.
I went and sat. I stopped our
So
conversation.
now I'm thinking about
Yes.
it.
I went and sat on the chair and I'm doing a crossword.
Okay, Ethan.
I want to have a chat with Evig.
Okay. What do you say?
So, what's it take for a feller to settle down, maybe buy some land around here?
The land is not for sale.
I see. You rent it out?
All of Simbosa is owned by me. No one pays me rent. They live here for free.
Oh, even better.
We are a welcoming, wholesome community. But if you do not comply with those standards, you are not welcome.
Well, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't trust you.
I was just admiring what you got here. It seems real peaceful, real nice, real quiet.
And I want it.
I was just thinking to myself that maybe it might be a place to call home, settle down, play some roots.
I'm going to have him roll something real quick.
Is it insight? You trying to figure out?
Ooh, he rolled really good.
Is it murder?
I'm being genuine.
I know
I'm not-
you are.
I'm
It's not insight.
Okay.
He was not rolling
Okay.
insight. I notice under that duster of yours, you have something on your person that I have only ever seen used by those who like to steal from others.
I see.
And he's referring to your 3D printer, duplicator tool. Like, what is that thing called?
Forging tool.
Your forging tool, yeah. He's commenting on that. It's kind of like sticking out of your pack.
I see. And I would know that that's what he's referring to?
Obviously, yeah.
Okay. Not like my gun.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't care that you have a gun.
Okay. This thing? Yeah. Well, I'm going to be straight with you.
I would respect that.
I'm what you might call a smuggler. I like to think of myself more as a space pirate. But sometimes I get myself in a little pinch, and I have to use this guy to get me out.
What is it that you smuggle?
Well, whatever I get hired to.
You have not been tasked with smuggling anything off of Vöxtur, have you not?
No, sir. In fact, this is one of the first times in a long time that we've got ourselves a little break.
You'll notice that communication off-planet is not possible.
I haven't even tried, but I'll take your word for it there, bud.
You'd be wise to remember that.
Right.
He's going to go inside. And
You got any sweet tea in there?
I think we can provide that if
All
you would
right.
like to come in.
Sure, you can tell me about what kind of wonderful things you farming around here.
All right, fair enough. So, Evig and Ethan, they walk past you, Chip. T, are you staying inside or outside?
I will follow them, so I listen, because I still want to know Ethan's deep, dark secrets.
Okay. So, as you walk in, you notice there are a lot of people in here.
Oh.
Like at least half a dozen. And they're walking.
Servants?
You don't get the impression that they're servants. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, both of you.
I have a real uneasy feeling about this place. It's very Zodiac basement.
Yeah.
That would be a 24.
18.
Okay.
Kind of Pleasantville.
Both of you
Yeah.
recognize like these people are dressed in such a way that they are not like servants or butlers or anything like that. You've seen people dressed like this in like tech labs before.
Tech labs.
And he goes right this way, and he gestures towards the kitchen. And as you round this corner, this big, beautiful, open concept floor plan, but you round this corner towards the kitchen, and displayed proudly almost in the middle of his living room is a cryogenic tube with the body of a Brax inside of it. And it's got tubes and wires and all kinds of stuff hooked up to it.
Like, how big of a Brax?
Normal size Brax, lucky size Brax.
Oh, they're growing up lucky.
Well, look at here. What's going on right here with this feller?
I'm sorry. It's been such a part of me for so long, I often forget that I have to explain it to people. This is me. And he gestures to the tube.
Echo.
He goes, I am an echo.
Oh, I always wondered how one of these things worked.
Don't tell the Brax.
I think that's where we're going to end this week's episode.
Lucky. Not lucky.
Not lucky. So, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. This, in my opinion, this planet, this city, this dude, like all of the things that we're going to learn as we spend the next couple episodes here. I've probably spent more time writing this area than I have any other single area in like Sneak Attack history.
Oh.
So like, even though it's a small city, I've packed it full of things to like learn about and do.
Cool.
So I'm super excited for you guys to like find all this stuff and like be able to reveal them that way. I wanted. He doesn't speak Praetorian because he's a Brax. That's why, and that's why you knew that you like. That's why I asked about your sigil.
Didn't
and all
pick
that
up
stuff.
on that.
Yeah, I was like, I really just wanted to say it then. I was like, no, we're gonna stick to the reveal. So yeah,
Nice.
I was glad you asked that because I never thought about the fact that he doesn't speak Praetorian, but he doesn't. He speaks Brax, but
Okay.
and Common. So Anywho, like I'm already nerding out because I think this is cool. So I hope you guys do too. If you like the episode, you can hit us up on social media at Sneak Podcast on Twitter. We also have an Instagram at Sneak Podcast. Now that the episodes are like wrapped up in full gear, we're going to be posting more pictures from us at the recording and stuff like that. It'll be a good time. So if you have an Instagram, you can follow us there just to see the process for how we record things and some behind the scenes stuff. So also we have a website, sneakpodcast.com. All of the episodes are hosted there, as well as cool art. If you are not if you kind of get lost in your mind of like, wait, what do Praetorians look like? What do these guys look like? All of that is on the website. It's in the blog for Volume 2, so you can go check that out. All of the art, by the way, was done by Adam Kovar, who's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, super good. We're not only friends with him, but we got the opportunity to work with him on this, and he just blows our minds all the time. He's so very, very talented. And also, speaking of talented people, shout out to our boy Star Warrior, who made the intro and outro song. The song you're hearing right now was done by Star Warrior. Thank you so much, dude, for making this song. You should go on his SoundCloud and support him, or his Bandcamp. There's a SoundCloud link in the episode description, by the way. So if you like what you're hearing, you can go check out his other stuff. All of it slaps. It's all super good. So go check out Star Warrior. He deserves the love. But also, people who deserve all the love and all the thanks and all the praise are our amazing patrons on patreon.com/sneak. They help keep the show running every single week, and we cannot thank you guys enough. If you are interested in supporting the show financially, first of all, thank you so much. It seriously does mean the world to all of us. But also, you can go to patreon.com/sneak, link in the description, and check out some of the offerings we have. We have things like monthly DM notes where you can kind of see my planning process for all the episodes, or things like live stream Q&As with the cast of the show. We all get together and answer questions once a month on camera for you guys. And there's a bonus podcast with Reed and Josh, and sometimes Danny.
Yeah.
He showed up once too. That was cool.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of, and by the way, monthly art. And it's like the dopest art because it also accompanies this awesome little like B storyline that gives more insight into the Arrowhead Galaxy and kind of another storyline that will intersect with the main storyline at some point. And then when it does, everything will kind of like click together and all make sense. And you will go like, what, Reed? You had this all planned from the beginning? And you'd be like, wow, that's cool. But you can go check all that stuff out on patreon.com/sneak. Either way, thank you for listening. We appreciate it so much. All the love, all the reviews, all the posts, all the tweets. We love them all. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm Reed, the host and game master of this original sci-fi adventure. To my left, we have
Ethan.
T.
Chip.
And Lucky.
Thank you, everybody.